Welcome back to Wave of Docker. I'm right off. We can mute whatever. Welcome back to Wave of Docker. Got another series preview here on the docket today. O's take on the Nationals in Washington. And Tuesday they're doing the City Connect game, which is tomorrow. So that's exciting. But yeah, in Washington, 2-game set. Nationals are 17-17. O's are 23-11. Playing some really good baseball now. Both of these clubs, I guess, respective to where they are in their organization, like the O's, playing good baseball. The Nats, coming off of 2 pretty rough years, a few years removed from their World Series. They're playing good baseball. After, losing Juan Soto, losing Trey Turner, losing, all these guys. They're playing good baseball. Jesse Winker's hitting the cover off the ball. And the guys are just doing good stuff, so I'm happy for them. But let's beat their ass in the Beltway Series. 2-game set, like I said. It'll be Corbin Burns versus Trevor Williams on Tuesday, and Kyle Bradish versus Miss Mitchell Parker on Wednesday. First up, let's talk about Corbin Burns. O's have lost back-to-back games started by Corbin Burns after winning his first 5 starts, which is crazy. Not really crazy, but it's just like, wow, And it's funny because he pitched really well. Like, he only gave up 2 earned runs against the Yanks. It was a 2-run home run, which is he's had an issue with. He's given up a home run in 6 of his 7 starts, which is I wouldn't say it's problematic because they aren't like these large home runs, capitalizing a big inning. They're just kind of like early solo shots, or like I said, a 2-run home run. I think it was by Cabrera in that Yankees game. But, I think what's to be said about his losses so far is that the Orioles offense hasn't showed up. It was that one extra innings loss against the Athletics when we just, couldn't hit late in the game. And it was that 2-0 shutout against the Yankees where nobody could hit. And I think we only had like 3 hits, and Kershaw was one of them. So, story of the year, Corbin Burns giving up that measly home run. Orioles offense not backing it up. But he's only giving up 12 earned runs over 7 starts. 41 1/3 innings, 2.61 ERA. I mean, it's Corbin Burns, and he's doing Corbin Burns stuff. And it's just great to see him on the amongst our other aces, which is, a crazy thing to say in 2024 as an Orioles fan. If you would have told 2019 Orioles fan, David Walker, or any other Orioles fan, they'd be like, shut the hell up. There's no way we have this many good pitchers. Hey, I mean, it's early, but these guys are dealing, and Corbin Burns is definitely one of those guys. So he's our ace. I mean, Dean Kramer's my ace, but Corbin Burns is certainly a ace that we have, and I'm thankful for him. Trevor Williams, 3-0, 2.27 ERA over 31 2/3 innings. Yet to give up a home run, similar to Reed Detmers in that Angels series, and I think we gave him 2 home runs in that game he started. So who knows? Like I said, Orioles are home run happy. 54 home runs on the year so far. Leads the majors. I think it's 6 off what the 2019 Bombers had. No. What were they called? They were called the, what was that Twins team called? La Bamba Squad. They, had the record for the most home runs in a year. They had 60 to start off the year, and I think the Braves, I saw that stat on Twitter, by the way, they had 57 through this many games. So, the Orioles are on pace to hit a lot of home runs this year, which is reminiscent of those mid-2010s teams with, Trumbo, Davis, Nelson Cruz, all of our big guys, Machado, when we were leading the AL in home runs. So, like I said, the Orioles are mashing. Trevor Williams having a great year, looking at his best season since 2018 when he went 14-10 over 31 starts. Like I said, the Nats are doing good stuff, and Trevor Williams is, not exempt from that. He's pitching well so far, so let's hit the hell out of him. Why not? Game 2, Kyle Bradish, second star of the year. Fantastic in his first start. I thought he was great. Outside of that really sloppy first inning, but it was a hit by pitch. It was a low call on Juan Soto. Those bases should not have been loaded. That was very frustrating to watch. But he looked great. His stuff was amazing. He looked like the Kyle Bradish of 2023. He looked like Kyle Bradish. It didn't look like he really missed a step. It's not like he tore anything. Knock on wood, but it was a strained UCL, I think. Or he sprained it. But he looked great. He looked like Kyle Bradish, and that's obviously happy to see, adding him to the rotation. It's just funny timing. As soon as Bradish is back and Means are back, Gracie goes in the IL. But, could you even tell he's off the IL after, these last 3 starts? The last, 5 starts, honestly, you could say have been, the last 5 starts. Bradish was great. Burns was great. Irvin was great. Means was great. Crandall was great. Kramer was great in his start prior to the Corbin Burns. Our last, 6 or 7 starts have been chef's kiss, and that's just, I love to see it. Go O's. But yeah, Bradish looked great. His stuff looked good. He was, 3rd in Cy Young last year? He looks like it. That's great. Mitchell Parker, through his first 4 career starts, this is the Nationals rookie. He was drafted in the 2020 draft. 2-1, 2.52 ERA over 21 and 1/3 innings, including a 7-inning outing of shutty baseball against the Astros, who are struggling. But I mean, he had 8 strikeouts against a pretty fantastic Astros lineup. Only 24 years old, pitching like this. Like I said, I mean, the Nationals, all things considered with them and that organization, what's happened to them since their World Series win, good to see. Happy to see it, even though, they're retiring the Cherry Blossoms races this year. I'm happy for our 40 minutes away friends. But yeah, I mean, this should be a pretty good series. Quick 2 games in Washington. We won 4 straight games, just swept the Reds. Like I said, we've had like 6 straight fantastic starts from our rotation, which is just so beautiful to see, especially after, all of our starter struggles for as long as I've been alive. Yeah, I mean, the pitchers are going deep in the games, limiting runs. The offense, like I said, leading the majors in home runs, but it has been a little spotty. But like I said, I think in my last video, when one guy doesn't show up, our depth is right there to show it back, Kowser did have a double last game, but prior to that, he was having a hard time hitting the ball. Gunner's kind of had a hard time hitting the ball. He walked, I think, twice yesterday. They're getting on base, but in terms of, contact and power, like when one guy is struggling, next guy steps up. And McKenna had a home run yesterday. Santander got out of a slump with a grand slam yesterday and 5 RBIs. This lineup, I mean, it's like I said, it's a seesaw of greatness. Like, it's like, oh no, Gunner's struggling. Oh, but here's, Adley. I mean, Adley's been consistent all year. He's been fantastic. He had a home run and 2 singles in that Game 2 win. The Orioles in a good spot right now. I'm just very happy to be a fan of them right now. And it's just fun watching them. It's awesome. It's a very good time to be an Orioles fan. I'm glad I am one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go O's to take on the Nationals of the Beltway Series. Hope you guys enjoyed this information. I talked a lot for a 2-game set, but, a lot to talk about. A lot of very topical stuff right now with the O's. It's good stuff. Go O's. See you in the next vid. Go O's. Peace out.